Donald Trump just pulled the plug on Congress, and it's all to keep the Epstein files buried. He just forced Speaker Mike Johnson to push a reckless plan to shut down key votes, and it could literally cause a government shutdown. And all of this is to protect Donald Trump from the truth coming out. Keep watching as I cover this new impending disaster that the Republicans are creating, and as always, be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. Now, as you've definitely heard by now, Donald Trump is blocking the release of Jeffrey Epstein's client list, which all but confirms that he's on it despite running on the fact that he was going to release it, although not that we needed the client list to know that he was one of Epstein's clients. Now, as a brief recap to the more recent drama around this, Trump and his attorney general announced that they had compiled all of the information about Jeffrey Epstein and his clients. They claimed they found dirt on countless people and that the public deserves to know about it. And when people finally asked them to release it, they said no. This insane turnaround has left people on the left and the right outraged. Even some of Trump's biggest ideological supporters are now suggesting that Trump is either protecting his rich friends and donors, or maybe even himself. Just watch Candace Owens, a far-right MAGA conservative, turn on Trump in this stunning video.
On Thursday, Trump begrudgingly ordered Pam Bondi to move a judge to unseal the grand jury testimonies related to the Epstein case. Now, I want to be clear, absolutely nothing is going to come of that, and I'll explain why. But the point here is that MAGA revolted against Trump, and we won. But the question lingers, why? Why has it come to this, right? Like, what are we doing here? What is Trump hiding? Why is he going down like this over Jeffrey Epstein? Trump is playing games. He is, I'm sorry. He is flat out playing games right now. In fact, he's doing that thing that we always felt the press was doing to Trump supporters, thinking that we're stupid. Going, okay, they don't know much about how the law works. So if I just say I'm going to unseal something, then it looks like I'm acting, and then I'm going to call everybody who doesn't agree with that a troublemaker. He knows exactly what he's doing. What is the connection between Jeffrey Epstein and Donald Trump? Because clearly there is something here that gives him pause.
Trump has tried to bait his own voters with meaningless document releases and outrage headlines like claiming Obama committed treason or that the CIA had secret intel on MLK Jr. But these stories don't seem to be distracting anyone from the Epstein files.
And now 10 years into this, we get, oh, Epstein's, that's all fake. Here's the MLK files that you wanted. And you go, really? Fuck you. Really? You bury the Epstein files as if that's not bad enough. You're going to lie to our faces, tell us it's a Democrat hoax. If you're not going to go with the lie, you're not a real supporter. You're not a real one. Oh, and now, well, here's some MLK files that are a load of shit. Isn't this what you wanted? We're the most transparent administration in history. And you go, fuck you. What do you mean? What a lie. You're lying. You know you're lying. You're lying to our face. You know we know you're lying. You don't even care. You're just giving us the finger and rubbing it in our faces.
Things have gotten so wild that even Congress is now demanding that Trump release the Epstein files he once bragged about having. And what's interesting is that both Democrats and Republicans are calling on him to come clean about Epstein's clients. In fact, there's even a bill in committee right now that would force Trump to hand over whatever info that he's got. Now, will this bill pass? Who knows? But Speaker Mike Johnson is already panicking. Yesterday, he called this bill a political game that the Democrats are playing while he tried to act calm in front of the press.
Are you going to ask your members to not sign on to the discharge petition?
Discharge petitions are never a good idea in the House. It is a tool of the minority party, not majority. The majority party has stated its position, and it is mine and it is the president's, that we want maximum disclosure. So the rest of it is a political game that Democrats are playing, and I hope Republicans don't join in that.
But Democrats don't have the majority in Congress. If just the Democrats were pushing for the Epstein list, Johnson probably wouldn't care. Instead, however, he shows us just how terrified he really is by doing something very extreme. Because he just shut down the House Rules Committee, one of the most powerful committees in Congress, just to stop the Epstein bill from moving forward. This is not normal, and in fact, it's actually really bad news. The Rules Committee doesn't just focus on Epstein, of course, it also approves key spending bills, mini budgets that divvy up funds from Trump's disastrous Big Beautiful Spending Bill. Without the Rules Committee, the government literally can't function. Congress is required to pass spending bills by the end of September to plan for the next year, and if Congress doesn't pass them before September 30th, the whole government shuts down. So yes, Mike Johnson is blocking a crucial congressional committee, sending Congress on vacation, and risking a full-blown shutdown just to stop one bill that might expose Trump's Epstein secrets. The Republican-controlled Congress has never been more disorganized, and after Speaker Johnson's desperate move to shut down bipartisan support, things are starting to crack. For years, Trump has kept the party in a chokehold, but now protecting him might be the very thing that tears the GOP apart. Because no matter how hard they try to distract, deflect, or delay, the Epstein files aren't going away. And neither is the truth. Let me know what you think of Mike Johnson risking it all to protect Trump, and as always, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more.